afternoon or morning, everybody, and welcome back to another weather forecast here by Agents of Forecast. The reason why I'm posting super early is because, again, I did not go to school today because I'm still sick, and I probably will be good by tomorrow. Again, this is going to be another very exciting video out here on the south central winter storm here. It's not been named, and it's not going to be named, but it's going to bring up to a foot of snowfall in some areas out here into southern Kansas, northern Oklahoma, and could possibly bring some snow out here in possibly the Ohio Valley and Ozarks. But again, it's going to bring a major amount of snowfall it's going to be like really weird the amount of snowfall we're seeing, just a small little system. Again, this is going to bring blizzard conditions within the next couple hours. Again, areas like Dodge City, Wichita, Garden City, even all the way out here into the Jefferson City area. We can be seeing a ton of precipitation of snowfall and possibly ice, which will definitely cause definitely a lot of travel issues. And we're going to be looking at a live look at some cities here, which we have not done in a while. So definitely be a very exciting video. And yeah, we're going to be looking at all the radar, and just see what's happening out here to the south central. But again, this is definitely bringing blizzard conditions, especially with these strong winds into the areas near Texas and New Mexico. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. We are so close to 2,045 subscribers. I can't believe how fast we've gotten there. Also, be sure to share the channel to any friends or family that you think will love my daily weather forecast or that are in the way of this system. But without further ado, let's get this video. So we are going to be looking at the National Weather Service really quickly. Again, here we have winter weather advisories. Again, we don't really have tons of winter storm warnings or millions under winter weather advisory. Again, like I said, it's going to be a very small system, but it's going to start bringing the worst of its bands within the next hour or two. We do have winter storm warnings out here into the northwestern part of Oklahoma. We're going to see if we can actually get over here. We do have I believe we have areas near Gage, Woodward, and Alva, Oklahoma out there. So if you know anybody in those cities or anywhere, be sure to tell them that they could be getting some very heavy snow. Could be seeing also some winter weather issues out here to the Ozarks for Jefferson City, Springfield, areas near Poplar Bluff, and maybe out there near the Joplin area and not far from Wichita. We're going to start seeing some very heavy snow as well. But again, here we're going to be looking at a live look here. This is Garden City here. As you can tell, they're getting they've gotten a ton of snow. It is mostly over here. As you can tell, it's mostly over, but we're still seeing major issues out here. A ton of snowfall, though the sun is coming up here. So I believe we can look at the radar. I believe so. Again, this is actually my first look at actually looking at this right here. But again, we are starting to see the snow kind of move out of the Dodge City area, move out of the Garden City. So again, those areas into the southwestern part of Kansas are getting it mostly over. And again, we are seeing blizzard conditions near Huntington, which is one of the cameras here. We'll have some snow flurries moving near Wichita and very heavy snow near Medicine Lodge. So again, just many areas are seeing some very heavy snowfall. Again, out here near the Gage area out there into north central Oklahoma, we are seeing some very heavy snow. So let's go back to the camera. But again, this is where we have Garden City. I believe we can now look at this is Dodge City. Again, Huntington is starting to get this snow as we speak. Again, it's starting to fall right now. As you can tell, they've gone about around a trace within the past couple of hours, and it's now starting to pick up. So definitely going to start seeing the snow really pick up within the next couple of hours. So definitely a threat for those areas near Huntington. Again, that's where we are seeing this snow really start to pick up. As you can tell, just updated. Look at the amount of snow in this area. Definitely a major threat, of course, to areas out here into the Kansas area. Definitely cause blizzard conditions. Again, Huntington, as you can tell, wow, it's definitely starting to pick up. Maybe we can possibly check out check up on this at the end of the video, see how much it's picked up. But again, I might even have a video later this evening, because again, this may be very small, but it is actually bringing a ton of snowfall. I believe this is Wichita State University out here. This is Dodge City, downtown Wichita. I believe is seeing some snow flurries. Yes, they're seeing some snow flurries, but again, it's not going to be too bad. Right now, like I said, like we saw on the radar, they're on this little small little area where they are mostly around the snowfall. But again, definitely can see the worst amount of snowfall near Hutchinson. So if you know anybody near that area, again, Garden City, and we'll possibly see that snow moving out of Great Bend. It is going to start moving out of the Great Bend area, but again, we are starting seeing some snow, but it is going to really move out really soon. But again, as you can tell, it's really some really big snowflakes, so definitely a major threat. And again, it looks like really the roads are all clear, which is good. I guess a little bit above freezing when it started to come down at first, but again, as you can tell, it's really cold out here. But again, definitely looking like it's going to start clearing out of Great Bend. But again, the roads are looking great. The only thing that is not looking great is the Dodge City area. Those roads are not looking that good either. And Hutchinson is going to start. I think Hutchinson is basically the biggest threat right now. And as you can tell, again, it's really picking up some really big snow flurries. And we're going to start looking at that at the end of the video. But again, in the 9-KM model, as we now get in the next hour, again, we're going to start seeing some very heavy snow out here near Dodge City. Could be seeing blizzard conditions likely. Again, here we have near Garden City. It's going to start moving out very soon. So, not a big threat for Garden City. But as we now get near Hutchinson, they're going to start seeing some very heavy snow within the next couple of hours here. As we now get later into tonight around 9 o'clock Central Time, the snow will really start to pick up near Hutchinson, possibly start to pick up near Wichita. Could be seeing some rain later on within now to this time, but again, could be seeing some very heavy snow moving near the Gage, Oklahoma area. Could be seeing some snow moving near the out there near Lawton, Oklahoma, and then should move out within the next 23 hours. Could possibly bring that snow out there near the Joplin area. And as we now get into around the next 17 hours, we'll start to see an ice threat moving near Jefferson City out here, moving out there. In Springfield, could be seeing actually a small chance for accumulation of ice, but it won't last that long. Really, that snow will kind of move in. Could bring that snow out here into out there near western Kentucky, near Paducah. Could be seeing some snow out actually near Evansville, Indiana as well, area near southern Illinois, and could possibly see some snow moving in the Des Moines area, and also moving in out here into the Springfield area in Missouri, and then we'll possibly see some snow moving in near possibly Iowa City, Jefferson City, and then it could possibly bring some snow to St. Louis, and possibly Springfield, Illinois, with the next around 33 hours. But again, I really don't think it's going to be too bad. And then we could have another snow band out here near the Evansville, Indiana area. And again, that could possibly bring a couple snow flurries near the southeastern part of the state, even out there into the little panhandle area of Virginia. Again, snowfall totals aren't too bad. We are still going to be seeing a good 7 to 9 inches of snowfall, which is actually crazy. Again, out there near the Garden City area, could be seeing another 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. So I believe they've gotten already around half a foot of snowfall. So definitely really bad. But Dodge City, again, Dodge City is really when it really got nasty out there earlier this morning. Could be seeing another 5 to 7 inches out here just north of Dodge City actually, and then could be seeing near Hutchinson, could be seeing another 2 to 4 inches of snowfall, which is definitely going to come at a fast rate. And again, northern Oklahoma near the Gage area, where we do have those winter storm warnings, this is where it's really going to get nasty up to 7 to 9 inches of snowfall, but most likely around 8 inches. Could be seeing another area into the Texas Panhandle. Could be seeing 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. Again, Oklahoma City isn't going to see anything. And then near the Wichita area, possibly 2 to 3 inches of snowfall. Near Joplin, possibly 1 to 2 inches of snowfall. And then we're going to be looking at the NAM3KM model here on the GFS. Again, we're going to be seeing complete whiteout conditions near Dodge City. It's going to start moving out of the Garden City area, though. And then going to start bringing that snow out there into the northern Oklahoma area. That's when it's really going to start picking up. And then the snow will become a lot more widespread near Garden City. Not Garden City, near Dodge City. And I believe we have near Liberal. Again, we're going to have, the snow's going to start to die down within the next 1 to 2 hours. And then it will pick up within the next around 6 hours. And then this snow will really start to picking up near Hutchinson within the next 9 to 10 hours. And then it could possibly, again, bring a threat of snowfall for the southern areas of Illinois, near Springfield, Missouri, Joplin, Missouri. And they could have multiple bands later on to bring some snow flurries near St. Louis and Paducah. And then snowfall totals are crazy out here for the GFS on the NAM3KM model, still showing around a foot of snowfall likely to fall near the Dodge City area in Liberal. Could be seeing scattered areas out here into the eastern panhandle of Texas. Could be seeing a range from 4 to 11 inches of snowfall and that's where we're going to the most amount of snowfall will be out there into far northeastern Texas, or just far northern Texas, as you can say, and could be seeing possibly maybe a trace for Oklahoma City based on this. Could be seeing up to 6 to possibly 12 plus inches of snowfall left to come out here into the northern Oklahoma area. Could be seeing up to 8 to 12 inches left based on this for Dodge City and Liberal, Kansas as well. I mean, again, this is definitely a small but major system. Let's actually see how much worse it's gone here in the Hutchinson area. Wow, it is really coming down now. As you can tell, we are starting to see this get on the roads. As you can tell right here, we're going to start seeing some precipitation out here on the roads, and we're going to start seeing it out here. So definitely it's going to have a lot of time to stick on these roads. It is going to start getting out here on the edges of the grass. So again, definitely a threat. Again, this is definitely a major system that we need to talk about, and let's just see how much if it's gotten any better in Dodge City. I believe Dodge City is going to start clearing up. But again, this is a sky view of Dodge City. You can probably see the heaviest, the winds are pushing this way. I believe the winds are pushing east. So again, that's why the snow's all over the place over here, as you can tell, right there near McDonald's. So if there's people who really want to get a McFlurry in the cold weather. And then again, Garden City just really got hit earlier on. Again, it's starting to clear up. Looks like a car came by earlier. By the time I was making this video, it looks like a car was driving by over here, so that's going to start clearing it up. But again, it looks like it's not going to start melting anytime soon, even though the sun's out. It's still very, very cold. But really, I'm watching out here. Let's see if Wichita's gotten any better. I believe it's going to get a lot heavier very soon. You can still see the scattered flurries. It's really hard to see since they're really small flurries, and the winds are really, you really can't see it. But again, you can just see that there's some snow. Look at these winds. Watch how these poles are moving. Again, it's really, really heavy. It's not. You're probably thinking the snow's not coming down at any fast rate. But again, as you can tell, if you really see over here, it's actually starting to pick up right now. But again, the winds, and again with the cloudy and the foggy weather, it's really hard to tell. But again, out there near Hutchinson, we don't really have a sky view where the clouds are, so that's why it's a lot easier to see. But Hutchinson is definitely going to be seeing the worst of the snowfall right now, and like we saw on the radar, which we'll probably take another look at within the next minute or two. Again, I'm really having fun actually looking at these cameras, though. I'm going to see if this Hutchinson will actually load. But again, yeah, these snow flurries are really, really thick, and it's actually really starting to accumulate now. I know we just looked at it 2 minutes ago, but we're starting to see some accumulation out here into this little center, this grass area, and it looks like we're starting to see a lot more precipitation sticking on the roads right here. And then again, it's going to really have to worry about if there's any ice that's going to form in this little slope area. And then before we end the video, let's quickly look at this radar really quick to see exactly the current radar. I feel like this radar is actually really, really good at this point. But let's just wait for this radar to actually pop up. There we go. So again, we're definitely going to be seeing this snow out here near Hutchinson. And again, we're going to start to see Wichita is getting some snow. It's going to be very light. But again, I believe this is where where we have this camera. I believe the camera was like right here. But again, with the winds, it's really hard to see the snow. But again, wow, Medicine Lodge is definitely going to get hit by this. And then we have Hutchinson. Wow, this area is really going to get hit really bad. It's getting hit right now. But again, definitely just a threat for any type of precipitation. Really just going to see that snow. And then we're going to start seeing the snow moving into the Oklahoma area again. Let's see on Garden City. Again, Garden City's now in the clear. Now Dodge City is getting into the clear. Hasn't really changed within the last couple minutes. And again, we possibly see very heavy rain though on the other near Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and near Fort Smith. But again, now I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. I'm hoping I can have another video on this, and we can check up how much this snow is actually picking up within the next 2 to 3 hours. And this is when the snow is really, really picking up. And again, as you can tell, it's not kidding out here near Hutchinson. It's picking up at a really fast rate if you look at that green area. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to, again, subscribe if you are new. Be sure to share the channel to any friends or family. And everybody stay safe. And I'm hoping to have another video on this later on today. But bye, guys.